Hey guys, today I'm going to cook a beef bottom round roast. So let's get toasting. I've got a beef bottom round roast here, and I'm going to cook this in my toaster oven, but it'd be about the same if you did it in the big oven. So this one is 2.65 pounds, was $3.99 per pound, so $10.57 for this roast, which is pretty good price for beef these days. Let's see what the bottom looks like here. Alright, so really all I'm going to do with this is just season it on both sides with some kosher salt and some Johnny's seasoned pepper. I use this all the time. Besides pepper, this has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic and onion in it. And I have an oven meat thermometer here. This is really the most important part of this, because without a meat thermometer you don't know when the roast is done, and it's just really hard to tell without the meat thermometer. So I'm just going to stick that right in the center of the roast like that, and I can see that right through the window of my toaster oven. This 10-inch cast iron skillet fits perfectly in my toaster oven, so I'll get that in there, and I'm going to set my oven to bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll just keep an eye on that until the internal temperature of that roast is about 130 degrees Fahrenheit. It has been about 53 minutes. I set the timer on my phone. It looks like the internal temperature is about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to pull that out of there, because the temperature will usually keep climbing about another 10 degrees when you pull it out. It doesn't just instantly stop cooking. That looks pretty good. My roast has been resting for 20 minutes, and the internal temperature of the roast is 140 degrees Fahrenheit now. So it's climbed 20 degrees since I pulled it out of the oven. Alright, I'm just going to cut this thing right down the center and see how it looks. Just leaving it right in my pan just to keep it simple here. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good to me. I sliced a little piece off of there. Let's try that out. These roasts are never super tender, but the flavor is good and it's not dry. Want to try some meat, Annie? Here you go. Here's a little chunk. Well, she had to chew a little bit. I told you those roasts aren't super tender. The cooking time will vary on those depending on how big your roast is. And I've cooked those in the slow cooker, but I think they turn out better this way. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.